Hello YouTube, my name's Nero and today some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. What we're going to be doing in this video is actually entering the 10th Prestige here in Advanced Warfare. 10th Prestige, I remember hitting 10th Prestige for the first time way back in the day. It was in World at War back in I think it was like 2009 I think is when I actually ended up hitting 10th Prestige. It took me like 15 days of playtime. Took for freaking ever. Here in Advanced Warfare it's a little bit different, just a little bit different. Didn't take me nearly as long. Let's go ahead and check out the combat record as we usually do every time I do an entering Prestige video. So to get 10th Prestige in this game, it took me 3 days, 2 hours, and 1 minute of playtime as compared to the 15 plus days of playtime it took me in World at War the first time I ever hit 10th Prestige. Of course, I was like the max rank back then. Of course, 10th Prestige is not nearly the max rank here in Advanced Warfare, but yeah, just kind of a comparison. Like the rank up system in Advanced Warfare, you rank up so much quicker, and of course, I'm a lot better of a player now than I was back in like 2008, 2009, so I guess that's also something to consider. But yeah, so I ended up doing it in 3 days, 2 hours, 1 minute of playtime, ended up passing 13,000 kills, happy about that. KD ratio stayed about the same from last Prestige, 1.71. Win-loss ratio stayed about the same from last Prestige. I actually went up slightly, so we're kind of ever inching our way closer to that 1.0, man. I wish that glitch didn't happen at the very beginning of the game that made it so my win-loss ratio was bad, because one of the things I really enjoy about Call of Duty is trying to maintain a really good win-loss ratio, trying to win like every one of my games, you know, but the fact that it's been negative the entirety of Advanced Warfare's life cycle just because of the search and destroy and domination glitch when the game first came out, it's like, it's kind of demoralizing, I suppose. Last 5 games, I did pretty good, I suppose, in the last 5 games there. I was playing around on a bunch of different game modes. Weapons here, actually, the AK-12 ended up passing my MP-11 because I didn't really use the MP-11 a whole lot this Prestige. I mainly ran the AK-12 because I now have the RIP variant, which is freaking awesome. Like, it has a tiny magazine, right? I don't like the tiny magazine, but the gun hits like a truck downrange. It's so much fun to use. So the AK-12 passed the MP-11 as my number 1 gun. I'm using the HPR-83 a bit more as well because it is, I have it royalty. I got the royalty variant of that. KF5, these are my guns are over 1,000 kills, AK-12, MP-11, HPR, and KF5. We have the ARX here. Been using it a ton. I'm probably, look at that, like I almost have a 2 KD with this gun alone, almost up to 1,000 kills with it. I'm probably going to be doing a weapon guide for the ARX here soon because I really, really enjoy the ARX. The SN6, I haven't touched it in a couple of Prestiges, man. I got like 700 kills with it in 1 Prestige a couple of Prestiges ago. It took for freaking ever, man, to try and master up that weapon, and I just don't have any motivation to continue using it. Like I said in my review of that gun, it is just a subpar weapon in every sense of the word. It's not bad in any respects, but it's not good in them at all. It's a very average gun in just about every respect. We have the EM1, Ball 27, the TAC-19, it's getting up there in kills, I suppose. We have the IMR, the AE4, the SM1, gross, the OHM, the SAC-3, which I've used the single SAC-3 a bit. I don't have like a good variant of the single SAC-3 because we know the SAC-3 singles are just basically reskins of the MP-11, which I love the MP-11, but the MP-11 itself is not very powerful, right? It's not very powerful, so part of it is like, you're using a reskin of a gun that's already not that good. Like, if you get the SAC-3 Royalty, which is a reskin of the MP-11 Goliath, then that's a great variant, but aside from that, they're not really that good of variants, so it's kind of hard to use the single SAC-3s, I've been noticing. M1 Irons, the S12, been using the S12 a bunch this Prestige. I freaking love it. It is so much fun. Like, all 200 of those kills came from this Prestige so far, and I still have a class with it, and as soon as I Prestige, I'm probably going to make another class with it, because I really, really enjoy using the S12. It's a lot of fun. The Moors, the Melee, XMG, and these are basically the guns I pick up on occasion. I don't really ever actually make too much classes with these particular weapons here. So yeah, those are going to be the weapons. Here's my launchers if you care about those. I've been using stun grenades a little bit more this Prestige, just messing around with trying to use those. Maybe actually starting to use frag grenades as well a little bit more. But we have the SCORESTREAKS here, UAV number 1, System Hack number 2, Bombing Run number 3, Remote Turret number 4, Aerial Assault Drone, and the Orbital Care Package. I've been running a bit more. Warbird. Alright, so I've been trying out these, and they're not very good, right? You look at the Vulcan here, you look at the Missile Strike. I tried them a bunch, like 61 used, 77 kills. It's not worth it, man. The Missile Strike, I can't make that become a good kill streak. It just isn't very good. The Vulcan, again, 32 kills, 32 earned and called in, 41 kills from those 32. Just not very good. Paladin, of course, very powerful, but I still don't like to use it very much because it's a very high risk, high reward kind of a kill streak. But bombing run, you can usually get 1 to sometimes up to like 5 kills with a bombing run with that. Sometimes be insane. Remote turret, I haven't used it a lot, but I like the rippable remote turret where you basically pull it off. And you have like your own little chain gun, along with if you want to do something different, you could put the laser on your remote turret and also make it rippable, so then you can rip it off and you have like a laser like chain gun idea, like this hip fire like LMG idea. It's really, really cool. Aerial Assault Drone, of course, just ridiculously powerful. I think we all know that. And Orbital Care Package. I like the RNG factor of it. I like getting random kill streaks and random stuff for calling it in. It's kind of fun. And you can make it a support kill streak, so you only have to think too hard to get it. And Warbird, pretty good overall. Here are the medals. You can pause the video, I suppose, to get a good look at these. But, like, I don't really care too much about medals. I've talked about that a number of times now. But, yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, to kind of cover the classes, one of the things I'm starting to do a little bit more is I try to show you guys the classes I've been using throughout the entirety of the Prestige. So there's the MP11 class. I was running most of the Prestige. It was basically my hardcore objective kind of class for hard points or domination flags or what have you. The AK-12 RIP, I was using this class throughout the majority of the Prestige. That's why it's my #1 weapon now. The RX-160, I've been using that particular class, although I changed around my class with the RX quite a bit. That might change in the actual video I do of the weapon itself, where I actually do a weapon guide for it. The perks and the attachments and stuff might change, but that was the class setup I was running recently with it. S12, I'm loving this gun so far. So freaking good. Just so good. You need Scavenger on this gun, by the way. You're going to want Scavenger on that. HBR-83 Royalty, that's the class I've been running with the HBR. XMG, now these are classes I didn't really use as much, like the AE4 here. I used a little bit. XMG, I used a little bit. EPM3, didn't really try it out too much. M1 Irons, used it a tiny bit, but not even enough to get the attachments for it. SAC-3 Single, used it a bit, but, like, again, I wasn't really enjoying it, and I made that in a recent video of mine. But yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be me entering 10th Prestige. Those are all my stat stuff. Now we're actually going to do the prestiging part, but before we do that, I would like to say going up later this evening is going to be another advanced supply drop opening video. The reason for that is because I messed up my advanced supply drop opening video the last time I did it because I didn't actually have the update on my Xbox, and they released a bunch of new Royalty Elite variants, and I couldn't actually acquire any of them because I didn't have the update on my Xbox. So I opened up 50 of them really for no reason. I did get some cool stuff out of it, but I opened up like 50 of them for no reason. So what we did today is I'm going to be opening up over 50 more while I have the actual update, so I will have a chance that there's no Royalty Elite variants. So hopefully I get some of those, and you guys can check out that video. It's going to be going up later on this evening, but keep in mind, I'm going to be a lower level in that video because I recorded that before I recorded this video because I used some of the repeat gear and weapons that I got from that, and I redeemed them for XP, and that was what kind of taught me off to be able to get up here and be able to enter 10th Prestige. So I'm sure some of you guys were going to be confused by that. That's why I wanted to explain it here in this video before that video goes up later on this evening. But yes, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to enter the Prestige. Enter Prestige level 10 to continue your progress in public match. Reset your challenges, rank, and unlocks for a bit of Prestige. This you will gain a Prestige rank icon, calling card, player gear, and a permanent unlock. Your armory will remain along with any calling cards and emblem icons you have earned. More info, please. Everything you've unlocked, including weapons, experience, challenges, will be reset. You'll have to rank up and reacquire them. Only your calling cards, weapon icons, weapon camo challenges, and armory items will be unaffected. Choose a permanent unlock. Ladies and gentlemen, dun, 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 I'm going to grab Scavenger because I like using that on my S12, and I don't want to have to wait until level 35 to be able to acquire it. So we're going to grab Scavenger. There is no going back, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, now that is a cool looking emblem. It's basically like a frag grenade with like dragon claws or something on it. Like, I like the way that looks. But they gave me a free supply drop. So what we're going to do here in this video is, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to open this up. Let's see what we get here. This advanced supply drop, a Thermal Exo, a Maz Tornado, along with a Mayhem. Alright, so I got 2 launchers and a Thermal Exo. The Thermal Exo is cool, but these 2 things, man, launchers. Why would I want that? Why would anybody want that? But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to leave a rating where you guys feel it deserves. And it's time real quick to make some of these classes here. Let's grab this old MP11 Goliath here. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you guys all enjoyed me entering my 10th Prestige. It's weird, man. 10th Prestige. I remember, like, back in the day, it took me so long to get there, but it only took like 3 days of playtime to actually get 10th Prestige here in Advanced Warfare. But if you guys don't know, it is actually double XP weekend. That is right. At the time of this video going up, it is double XP weekend. That double XP event is going to run from June 26th all the way to June 29th. So be sure to get some playtime in. I'm going to be playing, hopefully getting some ranks, and probably doing some open lobbies with subscribers. So that's going to be pretty cool. Well, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.